That's going. Pardon me. It. I think we are. Oh.
All right, Wes. Are you ready?
I am so ready, except I'm not really.
Okay. Well, I have something to ask you.
Why is the game audio not working? There it is. All right, now I'm ready. What do you have to ask me?
Can you remind me, in the funniest way possible, at the end of the stream, to remember about the rat that I currently have thawing to feed my snake?
Gotcha.
I thought of a few funny ones for you.
I've got some myself, so hopefully I will remember this bit come the end of the stream.
Come the end of the stream. I'll be relying on you. Thanks.
Welcome back to Ace Attorney.
Man, things are not at all wrapped up.
No.
They sounded like they might be getting wrapped up, but they're not at all wrapped up.
It sure did sound like it was about to be over. But holy shit, it's not over. Oh my god. So last time on Ace Attorney Investigations, we uncovered the true identity of the Yatagarasu. It wasn't, in fact, just Callista Yu. It wasn't, in fact, just Byron Faraday. It was, in fact, both of them, as well as Detective Bad, who are the true identity of the Yatagarasu. The Yatagarasu has 3 legs.
And, really, it has 6 legs.
Sure.
Have you ever done a 3-legged race?
I think so. So once.
Have, like, right? Like in gym class in like elementary or high school or something?
Yeah, I think we did one at like the yearly track meet, but
it's pretty awful, right?
It's pretty awful, yeah. It certainly did not inspire me to want to do it a second time.
And not only do you have to have someone who matches your height for it to like be at all good, but they also kind of have to match your stride.
Yeah. Well, matching your stride kind of comes with matching your height, right?
No, not at all. That's my point.
I mean, it would be a lot closer to matching stride if you match height.
Easier to match stride, but I don't know, stride has a lot to it. Personality, how flexible you are, like how far you reach before you go for another step. There's a lot to it.
There is, and sometimes you fuck up by having one of your legs just be a mole from the smuggling ring from the start.
Okay. Yep. Tie it back into relevant. That's a good point. It's a good point.
So we exposed Callista Yu as the Atagrasu. We exposed Sheena as Callista Yu. As well as Detective Bad came forward, corroborated everything. They were sick and tired of smuggling ring being untouchable, so they conspired. They stole the smuggling ring's iconography and turned it into the Yatagarasu. But so we managed to arrest Callista Yu, and yet, as a parting gift, she told us that she did not, in fact, kill Manny Cochin.
Well, so we know she couldn't have killed Manny Cochin at the moment in which she was being chased. It's just there's not enough time for that.
Correct.
She also got chased into a dark room, escaped through the fireplace, stripped off her jacket, and then walked around the corner and accused. Through an accusation. So the question is, she knew about the fireplace. Did she know about the dead body? Or did she just run into the dark room and then just like not know it was there and went straight for the fireplace?
I would think she had to have known about the dead body.
But I mean, yes, okay, I think you're right, because she deliberately led there.
Yeah.
She deliberately went there. So it only makes sense that she is part of a conspiracy to pin the blame on somebody else so that the real suspect's not uncovered. So the real suspect must be part of the smuggling ring. And we're pretty sure it's the leader, right?
Pretty sure it is Ambassador Alba, yeah. Because we're running out of characters in this chapter. We've only got like
they both have the
we've
same.
only got 2 guys left.
I just noticed that they both have the same like crossed arm, fidgeting with their fingers, eyes closed pose.
It's part of the Von Karma stance.
Yeah.
March 15th, midnight. Atrium Neutralis lobby. Now we know who the Yatagarasu really was. And yet, there remains much to this case that needs to be resolved.
It's like how the weapons cross country lines, for example. The 2 countries have incredibly strict security systems and entry procedures. Short of a miracle, it's impossible for them to have smuggled someone in.
Smuggling them in, huh? We will need to open a new line of investigation on this. On just this aspect alone. Before we do, I would like... Alright. I would like to go through my evidence once more. Unnecessary evidence.
No, like, just that is going to be one thing. So we know
Yeah.
there's at least one more
Oh,
investigation.
no. That's so much. Remaining evidence has been rearranged.
Hey, there's a VCR here, sir. And now we can see what's up with that tape Detective Bad gave us.
Piece of evidence from the KG-8 incident, hidden from sight for 10 long years. To know that this is related to the current case somehow. Detective Gumshoe, if you could please play the tape for us.
Sure thing, sir. How do you use these again? Okay, he's got it.
Fine. Oh. This man. It's Manny Cochin. He's got a knife, and he's got a black Yatagarasu card. Ah.
The black ones are from the
Black ones are from the smuggling ring.
for the leader, yeah.
Hmm.
He's holding a knife in his hand. This looks like footage from a security camera at the entrance of an apartment building.
Apartment building? How do you figure that?
Unlike you, I actually have read the summary file on the KG8 incident. And the crime was the victim's own apartment.
This footage was shot at the entrance to the victim's own apartment building.
At the trial, Mr. Faraday claims that this piece of evidence footage existed.
However, no one could find it.
Yes, somehow someone was able to steal it and hide it from Mr. Ernest Amano.
You can see how this would have been a definitive piece, and why someone would want to hide it.
But it's a piece of evidence from a 10-year-old case. There's no way it's related to the case we're working on now, sir.
Actually, I believe it has everything to do with the case we're working on now. The ringleader even went so far as to use Mr. Portsman to retrieve it. Which means that in this video lies a very inconvenient bit of footage to the ringleader. Wait, what was that?
Huh?
That bit you played just now. Please show it to me again. This car. This is something we cannot overlook.
Why is that, sir?
Look here, Detective Gumshoe. Gotta be the flag, right?
Yeah.
Take that!
This is the national flag of the Principality of Cadopia. And because it has the national flag on it, we know that this be an official government car. The question we should be asking ourselves is, what was a government car doing there?
I mean, doesn't mean it's a government car, but, you know.
This one, Carver and Mr. Edgeworth, so you were here all this time.
Ambassador Arba.
Thank you very much for continuing the investigation, even at this time of night. If only I was even a tiny bit more careful. This tragedy would never have happened. I am truly sorry.
It wasn't your fault, sir. This had nothing to do with how careful you were.
You idiot, Quercus. You couldn't chase after a simple thief. Now then, let's get down to the real reason why I came looking for the two of you. I would like you to put the investigation on hold for a while. Can you do that?
Excuse me?
I heard you've apprehended the thief that turned this embassy upside down. And we are in the middle of an event celebrating our country's reconciliation. We can't exactly have the police and detectives walking around here forever. You're scaring the visitors away, so I hope that you can understand how I feel.
Ugh. But we must finish our investigation and resolve the remaining issues.
Why don't we leave the rest to the Alabastian and Babalese police?
Ambassador, we are so close. Just a little more and...
Miss Von Karma, I'm afraid I've made up my mind. And without my permission, you can't proceed with your investigation anyway, right?
That's true. However...
As he said at the very beginning, this area can be considered to be Alabastian soil, in which case we are nothing but foreigners in their land. Is this really where our investigation ends?
Good name for the stream.
Jivu! We found Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Jivu, this way.
Yo!
How the fuck did you came walking through that side? Didn't she leave to get, you know, your bullet wound addressed?
Yes.
Fuck?
Interesting. And he didn't limp into the scene either.
No. Agent Lang, you're back on the scene rather quickly.
I laid back and took a break. I'd lose the scent of my prey, Mr. Prosecutor.
Agent Lang, why have you returned?
Because I have to solve this case, no matter what.
Well, I'm sorry to inform you. Ah, and don't take this the wrong way. I don't suspect you personally. However, a member of Interpol was just found to be a thief, and so... Under these circumstances, I wish to put your investigation on hold. After all, I believe our own police can handle things from here. They are quite capable. Ah, this freighter investigation really will come to a close.
Ambassador Alba. I get it now. I really do.
Oh, I'm very glad you understand how I feel.
No, not that. What I was talking about is... I know who the killer is behind tonight's murder.
You...
You know? The... killer.
Do you really mean that, Agent Lang?
That was a weird sequence.
Wolves don't lie.
Then who is it?
Well, let me first say that I'm not talking about Mr. Cochin's murder. That was all Sheena. Lang Z says the truth lies not at the exit, but rather shines outside the maze itself. The truth is unexpectedly simple. So let me ask you this. Who do you think was Damask II's killer? I'll tell you who.
Oh my god.
It was you, Francisco von Karma!
What?
You dumb fuck.
What?
I was the killer?
I did not see this accusation coming at all.
No.
What the fuck, Lang?
Wait, but that's impossible.
Yeah. Although that whip is actually quite.
Yow! Hold your tongue. It's just ludicrous remarks you were about to make.
Agent Lang, are you seriously accusing her of murder?
Yeah, I am.
We've had Edgeworth accused of murder. Phoenix has been accused of murder like 3 times. Mai's been accused of murder like 5 times.
I don't think so. I have a feeling here that he's not actually serious. I think this is his ploy to buy us the time we need to do the extra investigation.
That does make sense. But it's really funny that I don't think Francisca's been accused of murder yet. Of all like the core cast, Gumshoe hasn't been accused of murder. Mostly because he's too dumb to actually do it.
What do you mean? He was just accused of murder.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, in the CCU set him up, remember?
Oh, right, yeah. So Gumshoe's been accused of murder. Then now Francisca's been accused of murder.
And Kay was accused
Kay's
of murder
been
too.
accused of murder?
Yeah.
Who hasn't been accused of murder yet?
Lang?
I guess Lag, yeah. Doesn't appear to be joking.
Hey, sis. I remember that just before Ambassador Alba went to give his speech, he called you into his office, right?
Ah, shit.
Yes, he did. But what does this have to do with anything? I'm getting to that. Furthermore, in order to solve both cases, you moved around rather freely between Alabast and Babal, did you not?
Objection!
And there's your evidence that I'm the killer. Yeah, I was just getting to that. Trust me, I'll show them to you in due time. Ambassador Alba, In order for me to bring the case to a close, I'll need to inspect your office one more time. Will you grant me permission?
Things as they are, I suppose I don't have much of a choice, do I?
Good. Then let's move out. Oh, don't even think about running away, sis. My pack will be keeping a close eye on you. You can bet your bottom dollar on that.
As if I would have any reason to flee. But just so very clear, your logic had better be sound. Because I accept nothing short of a perfect explanation.
She seems rather upset. Not that I blame her.
I expected that you would accept no less. We'll see how long you can keep that nose of yours stuck up in the air like that.
Agent Lang? As someone related to tonight's case, I request that you allow me to take part. And so that I may clean up my superior's mess.
I guess I should. The more the merrier, especially when it's the peanut gallery.
Oh, in that case, I want to join too.
That's alright, that was good. That was really funny.
Still haven't seen what this looks like in Alabast yet.
If you let Kay in, you gotta let me in too, pal. I can't sit around here and do nothing when Myth Farcom in trouble.
Hey, Gummy, let's have a competition to see who can save her first, okay?
Okay, I'll take you up on that. Oh yeah, I'm fired up and ready to go.
As a detective, I don't believe this is something you're supposed to be excited over.
Sounds like this is gonna get real interesting. Ambassador Alba, I'll be bringing these kids along for the ride.
Very well. I'd like you to keep in mind that this will be your last chance.
I'll have this whole mess cleaned up before you know it. Now let's go.
Alabastian Embassy, Ambassador's Office.
Okay, now, go over the facts one more time. Manny Kochin's body was found over in the Secretariat's office in Babal. The weapon that took his life was one of Alabast's ornamental knives. Then, the body of Damas II, Mr. Kashinu, was found here in the Alabastian Ambassador's office. Though, through our investigation, we found that the murder weapon was the Primadou statue. And that this is actually Babal's statue. In that case, no matter how I look at it. Sis, if it wasn't you, then there's no one else who could have pulled this off.
Objection! It's a sign to have understand the full implications of what you're saying.
Of course I do, sis. And I'm serious. You were on the trail of the smuggling ring. You wanted any evidence you could find. And so, while people were distracted by the Yatagarasu's appearance, you snuck in here. That's when you two ran into each other. You and that other thief who took advantage of the confusion from the fire.
Objection!
Even if all that's for true, how to explain the movements of the weapons? Huh. Don't worry. I plan to show you that you're the culprit behind that too. You had permission to investigate both embassies at will. With With that kind of free reign, he could have easily taken the weapons across country lines. Hey now!
He got it!
Wow! He's the first one!
Wow!
What a
He got Francisca's whip!
Look, sis. I thought I told you already. I'm not messing around here. This case isn't directly tied to the smuggling ring. Oh, this case isn't. Okay. But Sheena certainly is tied to the smuggling ring.
He is right in saying that she's a member of the smuggling ring. However, the connection between this case and the ring would not be deeper than what any of us can imagine.
Let's just get this ridiculous circus over with already.
Francisca, you need to calm down. Because you only know the facts of the Alabastian side of the case. I don't believe you can see the case as a whole, therefore solve it. But don't worry, I'm taking this seriously as well. I will prove your innocence.
That's the only way to be, Mr. Prosecutor. But can you come up with anything else that could top my hypothesis? Of course, the explanation has to solve the mystery of the moving weapons as well.
Of course, and I will. Let us now delve into the truth behind the murder of Damask II.
You understand, don't you, my advice? This isn't just a confrontation against Agent Lang. If you can't figure out how the murder of Damask II is related to the smuggling ring, then it will mean the end of our investigation.
As long as I have no good counter-argument to his hypothesis, the best I can do is walk this thin tightrope and see what I can do.
Come on, Mr. Prosecutor. Let's get started.
Yes, let's. Oh, border crossing weapons.
One of Alabast's knives was used in Babal to murder Mr. Cochin. And the murder weapon in the killing of Damask II is Babal's preview statue. Somehow, these two objects were able to penetrate the two countries' impenetrable security. The only one who traversed the two countries just before and after the crimes was you.
As long as I can't explain how the weapons moved about, Francisca will remain a suspect.
You got it, Mr. Prosecutor. So why don't you stop giving me a hard time? Under these circumstances, who the heck can carry weapons across country lines? I've worked through every possibility, but there's only one that's plausible. Your boss.
Agent Lang, what I've learned from you just now is that you've lost sight of yourself.
What are you talking about?
By focusing too intently on that which is in front of us, we became blind to the truth.
It's so funny.
Don't tell me Lang Z never said anything to that effect.
You prosecutor? Who do you think you are, speaking about Langzi's proverbs like that?
I don't need his proverbs, because my words are all you will need to see the truth.
Obviously.
Obviously. That's a fact, that's a fact. These two objects were able to penetrate the two countries' impenetrable security. The only one who who traversed the two countries just before and after the crimes was you. That is not true. One other person. It was... I don't want to say a photo of the Autogracio. It was Larry. Larry was able to do that.
Yes. But what is the evidence that gets us there? I think you gotta press him here. Hold it!
Was Francisca really the only person to have traveled between the two countries?
According to the guards at both doors, she is the only one to go back and forth. Sis there was in Alabast when the Yatagarasu showed. Then, just before you guys found Mr. Cochin's body, she entered Babal. I think we can assume that's when she brought the knife into Babal.
Then, how do you explain the Prima Du statue?
I haven't quite figured that out yet. However, the fact that the two weapons crossed the border proves that the killer must have also traveled across the country lines.
The only things to cross the border are the Prima Du statue and the knife. I hardly think that those are the only two items, Agent Lang.
Okay, so that sounds like the hint is what is another item that also crossed country lines?
Item that also crossed country line.
Does the samurai dog's description explain that it was
Present for the embassy staff, Miss Oldbeck took and ate a few from the dressing room.
probably the spear is right. It doesn't say anything to that effect though.
Damask's note? Because it's from Manny Cochin's clipboard. He had that on his person, though. Could be Babal's Prima Du statue?
No, we just heard. Check the history real quick. I thought you just said the Prima Du statue and the knife. Were those the only two things? Yeah, the Edwards just said that.
You explain the
You're going way
Prima Du
too far. It was
statue.
like right before that.
The only things across the
right
border
there,
are the
right?
Prima Du statue and the knife.
So those ones are fine. That one we know, but it sounds like there's something else that we have to present. Say, it's not just the statue and the knife. It's also
But it was two Prima Du statues that crossed the border. It was not just the murder weapon Prima Du statue, but the original Prima Du statue as well.
okay. So then you have to present the other one. Okay, that makes sense.
Which one's which? But Ball's Prima Du statue was a fake and it crossed the border. The Alabast Prima Du statue was used as a weapon. Is the real one was used as a weapon and then crossed the border.
Like the other one.
So select the other one. This was a fake, was swapped with the real one, originally from Alabast.
Objection!
Agent, no. Nothing. No.
And he says, confidence is like a sword. Words without confidence are but empty shells. You shouldn't waste your breath. And words of confidence you have. Now, that's just something in full confidence to be wrong.
Oh, was it?
You let him lecture you about your self-confidence like that?
You need overflowing self-confidence, just need to think rationally. You only need to be confident in the facts.
I think the spear is the right answer.
Nope, it was the wrong statement we did it on. Somehow these two objects were only able to present a ball statue.
Objection!
There you go.
Yeah, right evidence, wrong statement.
That's the second time you've done that, I think.
Motherfucker. Agent Lang, those two items are not the only two crossed the border tonight.
Oh?
Damas II was killed with Babal's Prima Du statue, yes. But if that's the case, then tell me, where did Alabast's Prima Du statue go?
To Babal.
Precisely. And if the two statues really were switched, then this means that both statues were smuggled across the border at some point. Which means that a total of 3 items were smuggled across the embassies.
I guess so. But you know what? It doesn't matter the number of items. Only that the sis is the only one who could have done it. The only person who went back and forth between Alabaster Bubble is her.
Is that really true? Was there no one else who traveled between the two countries? Actually, there definitely was another person. One who paid a visit to both sides of the wall.
There we go. That will lead us to select it.
Objection!
Couldn't select that earlier.
Is that really so, Agent Lang?
What a lousy time to try and bluff your way out of this. I checked out what the guards said, along with the security cameras footage.
You're not gonna overturn my hypothesis that easily. It's right behind you. It's in the background.
But suppose there was some other way, other than through the theater doors. Oh no, it's
What
gonna be the
other way?
Yatagrasu photo.
Oh.
What other way?
The other entity that managed to cross the border unharmed. If I pointed it out, it would open up a whole new possibility. And though I hesitate to bring this out, as long as this entity exists, the impossible road becomes a possibility.
It looks like you've got some clever idea in mind.
I do, and I can show it to you through a single piece of evidence.
Fine then.
Let's see this piece of evidence that will show me this other route.
This piece of evidence will show us another way to move between the two countries. Yeah, that's definitely the Yatagrasu photo.
So it's not Larry?
I mean, as much as I want to say it's Larry, we're not really on that bit yet. I think we are, in fact, way far ahead of this game. We've got like 8 more questions before we have to bring up Larry again.
Okay, I will start counting.
Take that!
Agent Lag, I'm sure you're familiar with this unforgettable photo.
That supernatural photo, like I said before. Humans can't fly.
No, of course not. I understand that perfectly well.
And don't start claiming that Shina somehow grew wings either.
I wouldn't dream of claiming that.
And I won't allow you to take back what you said either. I'll say it again. It's not humanly possible to fly through the air without wings. Best have a good explanation for this, Mr. Prosecutor.
Ah. Can I prove who it was that flew through the air in this photo? Wait, not humanly possible? Eureka! Very well. You will have your explanation.
Sounds like you have a good idea simmering inside that head of yours. Let's hear it. The face hidden within this photo's blurry trailed shadow is...
Flowers. I don't know.
Flowers. It's gotta be the Prevodu statue. How could the statue have come from Babal to Alabast? Maybe strung on that wire.
Yeah, with a wire trick.
Babal's Prevodu statue.
Take that!
This is the face behind the shadow.
Not so fast!
Yeah, I thought I said you better have a good explanation. I can't make heads or tails of what you're trying to say with that.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, hurry and show me what the shadow that's flying through the air is.
Did you not bark to me? I would have gladly done so, Agent Lang. And-shaped shadow flew through the air, wrapped in the darkness of night. Else could only be this one other thing.
The other statue.
The other... That's so fucking... This is so... Alabast Prevodu statue. This identical statue that I just presented.
Take that!
Naturally, the shadow is the third smuggled object, the pre-produced statue replica.
Serious?
Yadagrasu, or rather, Callisto Yu, dressed as Agent Shina, was inside Babal. She dressed the replica statue up in clothes and launched it through the air.
Mr. Prosecutor! You left out a very crucial bit in your explanation.
I know I did.
She launched it through the air? Ha! And how exactly did she do that?
He's literally baring his fangs at me. But he has a point. How exactly did it move through the air like that? As long as this remains unsolved, we won't be able to move any closer to the truth. Reminds me, did he say this earlier?
Yes, I remember just before the embassy, Alba went to give a speech. Just before Ambassador Alba went to give a speech. He called you into his office, right?
Just before the murder, Francisca was called here, right into this very room. If that's the case, that may be another avenue I can pursue. Agent Lang, in order for me to answer that question, I will need to hear testimony from Miss Von Karma.
Oh, what are you up to now, pretty boy?
Earlier you mentioned something of interest to me. You said that just before the murder occurred, Miss Von Karma had been in this room because Ambassador Alba had called for her. And for that reason alone, you believe her to be the killer.
Yeah, I guess I did say something like that.
In that case, I believe it is my duty to ask her what her side of the story is.
Do you really think a criminal will tell us the honest truth?
How dare you? As I said numerous times, there's absolutely no proof that I am the killer. Miles Edgeworth, don't tell me you suspect me too.
I don't. However, I can't ignore the fact that you were in this room at one point in time. Which is why I would like to hear about it from you. Francisca, I feel that I still don't have enough information. Which is why your testimony is incredibly important to the outcome of this case.
All right. So, what is it you'd like me to talk about?
I'd like you to please testify to your movements up until you came into this room.
All right, let's try this your way for a change. But what if she has to say? But if what she has to say turns out to be a waste of time, I'll place her under arrest faster than you can howl. No.
As you wish. Movements in Alabast.
As I said earlier, I was assigned to guard duty on the Alabastian embassy. After I saw the steel samurai on his way towards the ambassador's office, I returned to the Rose Garden for a bit and checked up on the security situation.
There we go. Her testimony is what's going to introduce Larry.
Ah.
After all the preparations were in place, I was called back to the Ambassador Alba to his office.
Francisca, I want us to make this very clear from the very beginning. What I wish to confirm is that the only time span in which you were in this office was before the murder occurred. Is that correct?
Yes, of course.
I see. For now, the only way I can see for us to break out of this situation is to ask Francisca about her testimony in more detail. Ran to guard duty on the Aldacian embassy. Well, Seal Samurai off on his way towards the ambassador's office, so...
And yeah, that's what we have to press on, because he didn't just, walk there. He was rolling the cart thing.
The Iron
With
Infant.
The Iron Infant, yeah.
After I saw the Steel Samurai off on my way towards the ambassador's office, I returned to the Rose Garden for a bit and checked up on the security situation. After all the preparations were in place, I was called back to the Ambassador Alba's office. But did she see Larry on the way there? On the way up to the office?
So we might press here and find out.
So you were at the theater as well?
Yes, I suppose you were also there, Fred, watching that stage show.
Well, yes. Francisco was there.
Well, after the show was over, and I saw the Steel Samurai off,
That was not as helpful as I had hoped. Turn to the Rose Garden for a bit, check the security situation.
Hold it!
Why did you need to confirm the degree of preparation for even the speech?
for security's sake, of course. What other reason would I have? No one knew how Ziryata Garasu had plans on getting in, right?
Yes, I suppose you're right.
And in the end, Ziryata did choose to appear in the Rose Garden. Even if it did turn out to be nothing more than a shadow. Would have thought that she could use such a shadow.
Calm down, Francisca. You must still be nursing a grudge over the fact that she couldn't figure it out herself.
To be fair, there was no one in the Rose Garden. We were aware that the speech was set to start soon thereafter.
Back to Ambassador Alba.
Hold it!
At the time, Damas II's body had yet to be found in this room, is that correct?
That's right. But Ambassador Alba was here. One could hardly miss his rather large presence.
A criminal will say anything to get out of getting arrested. How do we know you're not lying?
Well, if you need proof, I'd be happy to oblige you.
Seriously?
Like I keep telling you. When I arrived at this office, Ambassador Alba was already here. He was standing by the flower box on the windowsill, watering his plants.
I can attest to that. I remember speaking with that lovely young lady around that time here in my office.
All right, then. Add that statement to your testimony. And let's hear some details.
So Ambassador Alba was in this room at the time, was he? Watering flowers on the windowsill.
Hold it!
For the sake of being thorough, I'd like to ask you something. How did you know that Ambassador Alba was watering his plants at the windowsill?
What do you mean by that?
The entrance to this room is on this side. However, the window is on the opposite side. What you say is true, and when you entered the room, his body would have been like a wall. He would have been blocking your view of what he was doing. Is that not correct?
I suppose it was a bit hard to see around him. But fortunately for me, Ambassador Alba is not an immovable form. I knocked before I entered, and as I did, he turned around to greet me. With a watering can in his hand. So it's only natural to believe that he was watering his plants, right?
I suppose so.
After his greeting, we spent a little time talking about his flowers. He's been nurturing them himself, and he's growing them with utmost care, you know.
Yes. The plants in this room, they're all like my children.
The passion flowers in the flower box on the windowsill are growing beautifully too. All 4 of them are in full bloom.
That was a very weird inflection you put on for Francisca, but we'll continue anyways. Miss Von Karma, what did you say just now?
Yeah, right?
I said that the flowers are growing beautifully. So what about the statement did you not understand?
What do I not understand? I do not understand why a certain thing is the way it is. I'd like for you to append that statement to your testimony.
Very well.
This is the first time they've appended it twice in the
Ah,
same conversation.
so many, like, so many revisions. Present. Passion flowers.
Objection!
Francisca. For some odd reason, your testimony contradicts with this piece of evidence.
It does appears that way.
Ha! Yeah, I knew it. I knew we couldn't trust your words, sis.
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you doing discrediting Miss Von Karma like this?
Yes, sir.
No one has realized what we're actually talking. Only Francisca has realized what the contradiction is. Everyone else is like, "What the fuck, Edgeworth?"
If it gives us up, she's gonna get taken away, sir. Yeah.
How has no one taken that from her yet?
All I've done is state what I saw. I have not made a single mistake in my testimony. And for this, I am still under suspicion for murder. Is the number of flowers really all that important at this juncture, Miles?
At the very least, it is a contradiction in this enigmatic case. No fucking way.
What?
Don't tell me that's how the. Don't tell me that's what it was.
The sticks? What? I'm not following you.
If you'll look to the left of the screen, there's a grandfather clock there, mirroring the position it was in the Secretariat's office, yes? And at the top of that grandfather clock, there's a rather odd decoration at the top there, right?
The bullseye?
And above Miles's left shoulder, what do you think that looks like?
Oh well, we've seen that before. Yeah, we knew that his plant looks like him.
No, Miles is left.
Oh, Miles is left. Not okay. Sorry. No, the crossbow. He used the crossbows. He used the stakes as crossbow bolts.
And use the wire as like, and strung the wire across grandfather clock to grandfather clock.
And that's not it's not flying through the air. It's just on a steel wire that you can't see from that distance.
Oh boy, I cannot wait. This is stupid.
Wow.
At the very least.
You know, it's a Chekhov's gun, right? It's not if it's there, it's got to be used.
Yep.
It's got to have a purpose.
Yep.
Right?
At the very least, it is a contradiction in this enigmatic case. One that I find hard to dismiss as irrelevant.
Let's hear it, Mr. Prosecutor. What do the number of flowers have to do with anything? What does it prove?
Finally, you caught something before I did.
I believe the answer to that will become clear if we were to examine that flower box. How did this contradiction come about? There must be something behind this discrepancy. They're my beloved flowers. I've grown them with the utmost care. Well, I ask that you please be gentle with them as you examine them, Mr. Edgeworth. I understand. Won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious nook and cranny. This patch of soil looks as though it had something removed from it.
Hey, what are you doing, Mr. Prosecutor? Why'd you clam up all of a sudden? Still here, waiting for an explanation, you know.
Did you know, Agent Lang, flowers are best appreciated in silence?
Ah,
Looks like two things were pulled out of this flower box. Watering can has a rather robust design.
Mr. Edgeworth, why are you telling us stuff we can clearly see for ourselves? Plus, if you keep wasting time talking about this, Miss Von Karma's gonna get arrested.
Ugh. Go examine something else.
Get called out.
Alright.
Come on.
Name of these flowers. I believe they're called passion flowers.
Despite being called flowers, they're actually a species of vine. They appear to be growing well and are well supported by these plant supports.
Yeah, but no matter how you look at it, it looks like there are only two here to me. You realize, don't you, sis? Your little lie has failed you.
Master Stress! Yeah, but shut this man up for me already.
Suppose I will need to use some evidence to shut him up, won't I? I believe I have just the piece of evidence you require.
Oh, you do you? You have such confidence in the face of your current plight.
Watch it be something dumb like, well, we don't have the flowers, we just have the sticks.
I highly doubt it'll last until the end.
You howl like a wolf, Agent Lang. But we'll see if you have any bite to back up that bark after you see the evidence. The truth the passion flowers reveal can be seen in this piece of evidence. Hair sticks.
Take that!
Gina, who was supposedly in Babal the entire time, had these hair sticks on her. Okay, I need to borrow those. Please take them out of your hair.
No, she gave them to us.
Oh, right.
She didn't want to put them in her hair yet, because they're dirty.
They're filthy. That look exactly like the plant supports in this flower box. In other words, I believe it can be said that these hair sticks are, in actuality, support sticks for the passion flowers.
And so what? Is this really all that important to the case?
Of course it is. It means that we found yet another item that was smuggled between the countries tonight.
Ah-ya!
Think about it logically, Agent Lang. These sticks were originally in Alabast. But somehow they wound up in Gina's hands, who was in Babal the whole night. So make no mistake, these sticks were smuggled somehow, just like the knife and the statue.
Huh, very well then. I want to hear from you exactly how they wound up in Babal.
How did these support sticks find their way to Babal, and why? There must be some reason as to why they ended up there. Ah, so that's why. Agent Lang, if you would please take a look at this and tell me its shape.
Huh? That's just another stick, isn't it?
And so it is. But the shape of the support sticks is what is important. For when they are used with something in this room, that's when it all comes into focus.
It wasn't as long as I thought.
Hey,
I thought it would take a little bit
I thought
longer.
it would take a little bit longer.
It's still a lot of questions before we get to Larry. You're right, though.
It's a crossbow. Wait. You're not really suggesting...
I am. These hair sticks, or rather plant support sticks, they make for perfect arrows.
Bolts.
Ah-ya!
I've done it. I found the common thread that connects the two offices. But this thread has yet to be completely untangled. Even using the arrows, how does this explain how the statues were transported? Furthermore, who could it have been who fired these sticks as arrows? There must be a common thread that ties all of these things together.
Mr. Prosecutor, hold up a sec. Do you realize what happens when you tie a statue to an arrow, right? They don't fly at all.
True.
Babal's statue was draped in the Yatagarasu's clothes and then shot over. Even if you fired the arrows from this side, they would go far with a statue tied to them. I don't think I need to tell you that the primitive statues didn't sprout wings. You're a realist after all, aren't you?
The Primidu statue didn't sprout wings. Of course they didn't.
Glad you understand. Feel much better already. I was afraid for a second that you were unaware of that crucial fact.
Only crucial because you're under the belief that wings are necessary to this equation.
What?
You need to free your mind a bit more and let it fly like a bird on the wind. The Primitive statues flew, but not on a wing. Allow me a bit of your time and I'll explain this mysterious phenomena to you. If the other one's shot over here. Alright, arrows from this side. They wouldn't go far with the statue tied to them. Well, you're not like you're not like tying it to the arrow and then shooting it over.
Hold it!
But we are in agreement that an arrow by itself would reach the other side, correct?
Just the arrow by itself is pretty meaningless. Don't you think, Mr. Prosecutor? Because the things they wanted to smuggle were a lot bigger than nothing.
No, that's not necessarily true.
What?
The need right now is not for the discussion of my conclusions. It's the launching of my... What I need not right now is not further discussion of my conclusions, it's the launching of my conclusions. What the shooter wanted to launch with the crossbow was not the statues themselves, but rather something a crossbow can launch that can be used to move the statue. The statue tied to the arrows, what did the crossbow launch? Present. It launched a wire.
Objection!
Yar.
Oh. Finally, we have reached this point in our discussion. For I present to you that which was carried by the arrow from the crossbow.
Huh. I get it now, Mr. Prosecutor. I can see exactly what you're trying to say. You're saying that the wires were tied to an arrow and then shot into Mr. Cochin's office.
Alright, maybe they didn't hit the clock. Because that angle's a bit steep.
All the way from the 5th floor of the Alabastian Embassy to the 3rd floor of the Babylones Embassy. If what you're claiming is really what happened, I could see how Alabast's Primitive statue could be moved. Gravity could be used to move the statue down the wire from the 5th to the 3rd floor. Then, what about Babal's Primitive statue? Dark shadow in this photo is clearly flying away from Babal. Going in the opposite way of gravity from the 3rd floor of the Babylones Embassy up to the 5th floor of the Alabastian Embassy. How do you explain that?
Ah, I think I finally see how the gears behind this whole trick worked. Agent Lang, the motion used behind this trick. I wonder if perhaps you have yet to envision how it works in your head.
Motion? What motion?
This is the motion that was employed to smuggle Babal's Primitive statue. Rotary motion, swinging motion, bungee action.
Swinging?
Swinging.
That's what it looks like. It looks like someone's swinging in the photo.
And no, it's got to be like clothesline, right?
Well, one way is clothesline. The other way could have been swing, right?
No.
It's a wire, so it's not a bungee.
Well, yeah, but that's assuming you're tying the wire to one end. If you thread the wire to the middle of the... If you thread the wire through to the middle of the... Thread the arrow along the middle of the wire, and then fire it, you've got 2 lengths of wire that are spanning the gap between the embassies.
Huh?
So it's you're not tying one end of the wire to one of the arrows. You are threading the whole length of the wire through the loop until halfway, and then firing it. And then you've got two wires running now. It's one wire that is threaded through the loop in the end of the hair stick.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Then you tie the alabaster primitive statue onto one end, while
But
tie
how
balls
is
to the
that-
other.
Are you saying rotary motion? That's that, right?
Yeah. And then as you pull up the Bobblese statue, the other one, the Alabastrian one, goes down the wire. So were we to have pulled back and not just looking at the ball side, were we also looking at the Alabast office, there should be another mass going down at the same time as the other one's going up. I believe it was done via rotary motion. If the two statues were transported simultaneously,
Simultaneously? Get real. The statues would collide somewhere along the way.
did I ever say that there was only one line of wire between the two offices? Yeah, see, like that. If you shot an arrow with the two ends of the wire tied to it, a circular belt can be formed.
Lang Z says, don't object and call a success what is beyond reasonability. Taking into account the tension difference between the two wires, the top one would sag too much to the point where the statues would collide anyway.
Agent Lang. As you know, the Previdu statue is a one-of-a-kind national treasure. And the fact that Bob All's statue is a hollow replica of the real statue, it would naturally be lighter than the real one, meaning that my idea is very possible.
Lang Z says,
Here's what I believe happened.
that's too funny.
That's real goofy. Miss Yu and her mysterious co-conspirator set themselves up in the two different rooms. The co-conspirator bridged the rooms by shooting the two ends of the wire down on one arrow. The two of them covered the statues and proceeded to transport the statues. After the switch was completed, another arrow was fired, carrying the other end of the wire down to the ball, where it was to be disposed of. And to do that, Miss Yu hid it inside the grandfather clock. QED.
Dispose it, right, Agent Lang? Since I'm not the killer.
Not yet, sis. I still haven't had my dessert yet. All right, Mr. Prosecutor.
The proof is in the pudding, as it were.
Pudding is a nice dessert. So, do you think you could do it? Can you prove that what you said is what happened? Because remember, if you can't, I'll be taking a certain someone back home with me as a souvenir.
I agree that as long as there is no proof, my hypothesis remains just that. However, what I have laid out is no mere hypothesis, for there is one more piece of evidence.
One more. This should be interesting. I think you have a piece of evidence that will turn my hypothesis into fact. Let's see it then, Mr. Prosecutor.
The thing that made it possible to create a circular belt out of length of wire. I believe that is right here in this very room.
Circular.
This is what made the circular belt transportation method possible. And the statue base.
The staff, right?
Samurai staff?
Is that why it's bent? And Larry, no.
Hmm.
What's it called? The heavy plant? Potted plant? Gotta have a use, right?
I don't know that you could wrap. Gotta be a ceiling fan, right?
I guess, yeah, because that would be powered.
Hmm. Powered,
It's
it
big.
rotates. It makes it easier to like make that rotary motion. Because otherwise you're just like hauling hand over fist.
Yeah. And old man won't be able to do that.
Take that!
Looks like you dropped another bomb on us again.
The last piece to the trick. Two pulleys.
Precisely. The ceiling fan doubles as pulleys in this case. And thanks to the fact that there's one installed in each of the offices.
Oh, it's supposed to be both offices? Can you really get the one down at the bottom floors at that angle?
Ah. The ceiling fan's made for the perfect set of the pulley set for the wires to run on.
Making noise on stream.
This must be it. This is how the smugglers bypass the impenetrable security.
Yeah. You really are something else, Mr. Prosecutor. I bet you figured it out already, haven't you? You know who the big hotshot that set up this real-life stage show is, don't you?
The person who set up this rather large and complicated stage show needs to be someone who had foreknowledge of the existence of a ceiling fan in both Alabastian and Babali's offices, and that the Passion Flower support stakes could be used as arrows. The real mastermind behind this case?
Well, don't you dare make this wolf wait for his food.
Why are you so hesitant in this matter, Russ? If you can't say how it is, why don't you present something like you always do?
Single point, a finger here, and this case will explode into an international incident. However, it's already too late for me to stop the forward momentum. It appears that I have no choice now but to rush in. There's a piece of evidence that will point us to who the mysterious mastermind is.
It's Larry. No.
Passion flowers, the stakes? Ooh, the passion flowers, right? It's gotta be. Because that's where the stakes came from, or the stakes were hidden as passion flower. The arrows were hidden as passion flower stakes.
No. Isn't it the... Oh, well...
Set up a rather
and that
large,
the
complicated
passion flower
stage
support
show.
stakes could be used as arrows.
Foreknowledge of the existence of ceiling fans, both Alabastian and Babali's office, and the passion flower support stakes. So yeah, passion flowers. This piece of evidence points to Alba.
Okay.
Take that!
It's asking very obtusely instead of just giving us the portrait selection. This smuggling could not have been possible without the use of the crossbow. Furthermore, the arrows that were shot by the crossbow were plucked, as it were, from the flower box in this very room. They were planted so long that the passion flowers had time to grow had the time to grow so big. That Miss von Karma did not even notice the arrows when she visited this room today. On top of all of this, the fact that the culprit knew that both offices had ceiling fans tells us that the person has a very detailed information on the embassy's layout. So as you may have already guessed, the person I am accusing of hatching this plan is the person who grew the flowers in the flower box with the utmost care. Thus, it can only be you, Quericus Alba.
Are you out of your mind, Setfas?
I'm certain of what I am saying, and that I am sure that he is the culprit.
Tell me, Mr. Prosecutor, what was the ambassador trying to accomplish by doing all that stuff you just outlined? Why in the world would he use a trick like that?
I understand your need to doubt me. However, there is one thing that stands out to me as very odd.
Just one thing, huh?
The one single end result Ambassador Alba sought to obtain. If we were to examine the focus of this complex trick, I believe we will finally find the answer to everything. Everything will become clear once we examine this piece of evidence. Yadagarasu card? No. Videotape? We do that here?
Doesn't quite work. Wait. Angle it.
What? I wonder who the fuck you do. I look over and see you. See you.
Yeah, there we go.
Tackling
Kinda.
the curious.
Ang Z says, "Don't knock it till you try it."
Oh man,
So stupid.
really funny.
That's why I've been distracted the last few minutes. I've been drawing this and trying to put it on.
Alabas,
You gotta have a big forehead for these to work, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess. You are like.
And they really
Goofy
want to
glasses.
comb into your like little sideburns, little hooks on the side.
Do they go under his ears?
No, they go. Oh yes, they go. No, they don't even go to the ears. They go just to the jaw.
Just to the.
They go below the ears, but they go to the jaw. They hook into his sideburns. They must have little combs on the end of them.
One single end result Ambassador Alba sought to obtain. If we were to examine the focus of this complex trick, I believe we'll finally find the answer to everything. Focus of the trick was swapping the statues. Alabas Primitive statue used to be real, was swapped with a fake from the ball. Was used as a weapon. Was a fake, but was swapped with a real one. We're in the Alabas one, so I'm gonna assume we need the Alabas statue. The wording is very specific, but it does tell us what we want.
What about
What about the samurai
orders?
dogs? What about the orders? That'll be a paper document?
No. The strangely shaped orders. We still have those.
Master Second's note?
Yeah.
Just to steal the Primidu statue, handwriting matches that of Manikochin. The Damask was set to steal the real Primidu statue for Manikochin. The real one was sent to Babal by the smuggling ring.
There was gonna be a double swap here, right? They were. It only makes sense if somebody knew to swap it and then swap it back. Otherwise, why would this note? Why would the Mask the Second have gone there? This makes sense.
Maybe Manikochin was going rogue?
That's why you have to die.
I would have to think so, yeah, because why else would he be dead? I think Manikochin and Damask II were working together. It was Manikochin's plan to steal the real statue so that Babal would have it, and Babal would subsume... Or Babal would absorb Alabast and get the upper hand in negotiations. Because they have the real statue. But if they swapped it... Mask Damask took... If the smuggling ring swapped the statues beforehand, Damask took the real statue, and then there's an investigation like, oh, where did the statue go? Oh, we know our statue is real, and Babal now has the real statue. Babal stole the statue, so now Alabast has the upper hand in negotiations. The Manikochin went rogue and tried to steal the statue.
Man, I'm confused.
I think we do this Alabast statue here, which is the fake one.
Take that!
I would fully understand the reasoning had the situation been the reverse. However, to go through the trouble of swapping the real Primidu statue for the fake, I sense a very shady reason for such a bizarre action. And who better to ask for that reason than King Primidu himself?
I see. Ambassador, we'll be examining that statue now, with or without your permission.
Hmm?
The handprint?
The head?
Or the blood?
Handprint. You can examine the head now, which is odd.
This guy kind of looks like the Steel Samurai, don't you think? Maybe it's because they look alike that he was picked to be the Goodwill Ambassador?
I suppose that's possible. Take a look at the area around the base of the neck. Looks like a gap.
Hey, you're right. Maybe it's meant to be some kind of secret.
Perhaps it's possible to open the statue from this gap in its construction.
What? Hurry up, it's open, Myers.
Alright, here goes.
What?
What?
It's a storage device?
Oh, it really did open up.
Hey, what's this thing that fell out?
I believe a more thorough examination of it is required. See, this is why you need to glue your minis. You just use push to fit. There's a gap that can and will make them fall apart. What are these?
Fair.
What in the? Is this? This is. Was
Like
this
the-
Langzy currency?
It's not just
Or,
currency.
not
I think
Langzy
that's like
currency,
the
this is, oh, this is the
master copy or whatever.
yeah, the plates.
Plates.
This is the plates for the. It's not Langzy. What is the country called?
Zhangfa.
This is the plates for the Zhangfa counterfeiting operation.
Hey, is this what I think it is? It's a plate for making counterfeit bills.
Somehow, it appears that we've at long last arrived at the exit to this complex labyrinth. We finally hold within our hands one of the counterfeit money plates. And the reason why the replica was smuggled into Alabast to begin with. The Primitive statue can only be handled by the ambassador or the secretariat. And the replica is nothing more than a hollow shell covered in gold. These two circumstances make the statue the ideal object in which to hide contraband. After receiving the statue containing the counterfeit plate from Shina, the ambassador had the misfortune of accidentally running into Damask II. Surprised by the thief, the ambassador raised the replica statue at Damask II and...
Oh, I thought that was the real statue that killed him.
No, it was always the fake that killed him. Because the real statue, by the time we had got our hands on it, was in... an Alabast.
The ball.
The ball. Fuck! Then, in order to frame the steel samurai of the murder, he covered the samurai sword in blood. Well, Ambassador Alba?
You're the leader of the smuggling ring? My country's a mess. And it's all because of you. Sure, someone who kills Damask II.
Answer us. I never thought that you would figure things out to this level. However, there's one point I disagree with you on. The head of the smuggling ring was Mr. Cochin.
Quit screwing around. I have no sympathy for someone who would try to pass guilt onto a dead man. There's one thing I'm sure of, it's that you're the real ringleader, Quercus Alba.
Not good to speak with such subjectivity, you know, Agent Lang.
Subjectivity. My conclusion's anything but, and is the result of logic and investigation.
Logic? Investigation? Only seconds ago, you were ready to arrest Miss Von Karma. I don't think we can give such flip-floppy logic any real weight, do you?
No, none of the people who make accusations in this should be making accusations.
No, none whatsoever.
Looks like you still don't get why I came back with a hole in my leg.
Excuse me?
You see, the reason I came back is so that I could sink my fangs into your wrinkly old neck. From the very beginning, my real target has been you.
What?
It's just Lang. I demand an explanation. Sorry, sis.
I didn't mean to put you through all that. I knew you were innocent from the very beginning.
I had a feeling that this was all just an act.
The way he said it and the pauses that were in his dialogue was like, okay, he's doing this on purpose.
He's doing a performance, yeah.
You did? I knew this whole incident had been meticulously planned and prepared for. So naturally, the occupant of this room, Ambassador Alba, seemed the most suspicious. But without the ambassador's permission, we get to take another look around.
Ah, so that's why you put on this big show to accuse Francisca of the murder. Using Francisca as the bait, you were able to gain us entry and investigative rights.
Yeah, if I hadn't done that, I doubt the ambassador would have given the okay to poke around. So that's what all this was about. Very well, I will forgive you. But in exchange for using me as bait, you would take some responsibility and help us find the truth.
Agent Lang, for giving me such a great opening. I thank you.
You know, I just knew, Mr. Prosecutor. Somehow, we were able to find some proof by investigating this room. You would be able to figure out the real culprit with your special brand of logic.
Huh. The evidence detectives collect, combined with the logic of a prosecutor. That's just as it should be in a prosecutor-detective team, right?
I don't know about all that. Because clearly Gumshoe doesn't. But one thing I do know is that I'm itching to see that old man get what's coming to him.
Oh-ho. Quite scary when you want to be, aren't you?
Hey, you were the one who was planning to use me to push all the guilt onto the sis. Unfortunately for you, you misjudged me.
Agent Lang. I wish for you to stop trying to intimidate me. What we need right now is evidence and proof. I wonder if you have what is necessary to prove that I am the head of the smuggling ring.
Objection!
Be such a sore loser. If you really are the head of the smuggling ring, then you should acknowledge your crimes with dignity.
Dignity? That is nothing more than a fool's insincere display of strength. If you really wish for me to acknowledge my crimes, then I would like to first see some of this thing you call evidence. I tell you, I knew nothing, really. I didn't even know that a counterfeit plate was hidden inside that statue.
Objection!
You swapped a real statue with that You swapped a real statue that vested in your country the authority to rule for a fake. Doesn't make any sense that you didn't know anything.
Please tell me he takes off the coat and stands up straight and he's just built. That would be so funny. Like an old war general.
Oh yeah, like that's like a military uniform he's got underneath.
It is a military uniform he's got underneath. You could tell. I mean, he was a general.
Yeah. Doesn't make sense. Where doesn't it make sense? Can you prove that it doesn't make sense? Ah.
He's really got us. He's turns the entire situation around against us.
The proof that Interpol has been after, which points to this man as the ringleader. We can somehow find that proof now, and we can see to it that justice is finally served. Is there nothing I can use to break this case wide open? Trump card and the videotape. With those two items, we might be able to finally bring this man down. But card is evidence from a case that Mr. Faraday hid away in secret. And the tape stolen by Detective Bad from the police. They're both illegal evidence. No matter what, a prosecutor of the law can't be allowed to use such pieces of evidence.
Needless to say, we vanquishers are commanded to achieve nothing but victory. And by any means necessary.
What can we do with this?
Perjury.
We might have to do a light bit of perjury. Like, what if we show the front side of the card? We don't show the back side when we say that Sheena gave this to us. Something along those lines,
Well-
right? We never said that this is a card that doesn't implicate you. We just said we had evidence and flashed this card. This completely unrelated
Even
card
if
to
we
the case.
can't use the tape itself as evidence, if showing that to him gets him to then admit something, his admission could be used as evidence.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
The only way to bring someone like that to justice was to do so outside of the courts. And that's what we thought at the time.
I no longer follow the path of Manfred von Karma. I won't follow the path of the Yatagarasu. This leaves me with what? What creed will I believe in? I want
Please
to pursue
flash
the
Nick
truth,
on the screen.
and I will sully my hands. I want to pursue the truth, and I will sully my hands in illegality. And if I want to pursue justice, then I will lose the truth. What is the law and what is justice? And which path is a prosecutor supposed to follow? A choice one I must make on my own hand, here and now.
Oh,
I mean, we gotta use it, right?
what happens if we don't?
I'm sure we get a game over.
Can you save at this point?
No, not anymore.
No.
No, we can't save.
There. You can always find out what happens.
I don't know
Later.
if it's worth it. We got like another hour and a half left if we want to get through this.
I know, but there's no harm in making a save slot.
There is. We've only used one save slot.
What do you mean?
I want to continue using one save slot.
What do you mean?
What do I mean?
Are there not more than one slave slot?
I mean, there are, but it's a point of pride.
Okay, but it doesn't mean we have to use the other save slot. It's just that if we want, after the game is done, we're like, I wonder what happened if we did pick this option. We can go back and see it without having to play through the whole game again.
Ah,
That's what save slots are for, bro. You can delete the save slot later. If you don't want.
save game.
Yeah, you have 2 save slots! Oh, then what's the auto
What's
save?
the autosave, motherfucker? There you go, save
Just
slot
see,
20.
it's already 2 save slots by default.
Get on there.
Alright, so you're canonically using the trump card.
Yep.
There you go.
What are we doing now then? I've lost track of what was happening.
You said you wanted to use the trump
Let's
card.
use the trump card. There's no limit to the law. Any limit that exists was set there by man. When a person goes beyond that limit, then the law, too, crosses into new territory. For what reason were laws invented? The answer to that is what I must now show. Ambassador Alba, wonder if you might recognize this. I wonder what that card is. I've never seen that before in my life. It is a directives card used by the leader of the ring to relay instructions to his subordinates. Oh, is that what it is? This card was sent to the real culprit behind the KG8 incident 10 years ago. A man by the name of Manny Cochin. Oh, so why do you have such a card in your possession? Because it was hand-delivered to me by a certain great thief, the Yatagarasu. Yatagarasu gave that to you? Don't talk nonsense, and let's be serious, Mr. Edgeworth. Do you really have any proof that the card contains directions from the ringleader? I'll have you know that the card is not the only thing I was given.
What? This contains security footage that was shot just before the start of the KG8 incident. KG8 incident? The card and the video. These two pieces of evidence are what will seal your fate. Oh, very interesting. Must admit, I am very curious now. Very curious indeed that these case-deciding pieces of evidence you've presented. The prey the Yatagarasu has been chasing all this time now stands before me. I can't allow this man who has free reign for 10 long years to simply walk away. Now is the time for me to bring to fruition the valiant spirit that was given to me. Oh my
I have
god.
to go back to the lobby because it's the only place with the video player.
It's the only place with a VHS player. What is this interesting thing you wanted to show me? From card and the videotape. These two pieces of evidence together make for the ultimate hand. And this is where the real meaning behind Detective Bad's words will be realized. Detective Gumshoe?
Sir.
What you see here is security footage shot just before the KG8 murder occurred. From this footage we know that the card is a directives card from the smuggling ring. This is the section that proves the card was used to relay an order. The knife. I think?
Huh?
What was the card what was the card saying? It was saying to use a knife, right? The fact that Manikochin's here holding the card, holding a knife. Or was it? I don't remember. What did the card say?
Uh-huh. As far as I know, you should point at his face.
As you can see, Mr. Cochin is holding the card in his right hand. I see. Killer is indeed holding a card with the exact same design on it. That card and the one you have, just because they look the same doesn't mean that they are, does it now? But there is a very easy way for me to prove that they are in fact one and the same. All we have to do is simply take a look at this.
Blood.
Blood. Dark red blood. Yes, this is your proof. Proof that the orders on this card were played out in that terrible tragedy. The blood belonged to the victim of the KG8 incident. With a bit of DNA testing, we can easily verify that as a fact. Can we do that on a 10-year-old bloodstain? I don't think you could do that. Can you?
I don't think so. DNA decomposes.
Yeah.
Right?
You have no objections? I'd like for you to take a look at this next piece of footage. This car passed by in front of the victim's apartment building. An official Cadopian government car. What? Detective Gumshoe, if you could please magnify the footage.
Oh, okay, that's the bullshit, man.
That's fucking... You are on VHS, good sir. This area of the footage directly links the smuggling ring with Cadopia. Little card.
Take that!
Shape in this pocket, and the directives card in it. It tells us without a doubt that the person in this car is Mr. Cochin. Ugh. The license plate on this car was also captured by the security camera, and with it we can easily verify who was sitting in the car on that day 10 years ago. Ah! Which is why I can say with confidence that you were riding in this car on that day.
Ah! Ah. Oh, oh!
I knew it!
There he goes!
Yes! Predicted!
He breaks
so
the
good at
walking stick too. You've done well to make it this far. You've done well, boy, to make it this far. However, about your claim that I was riding in the car at the time, that's going to be mighty difficult. It's going to be mighty difficult to prove. How so? The Principality of Canopia no longer exists. So naturally, all records of that time period also no longer exist. What? It's not how that works. Ugh, what arrogance. What he really means is he's already erased all traces of them. We finished here, boy.
Don't do that, Bose.
It's really upsetting. The only weapon I have left to me now is this piece of footage. There must be something here that I could use against him. Well, since you decided to helpfully point it out to us, game. What the? Ambassador Alba. Yes, what is it? You were once an army man in the service of Cadopia, and it was you who made the many missions you participated in successes, correct? Why the sudden backhanded praises, boy? Although to be sure, the brilliant medals on my breast were awarded to me during the era of Cadopia, but now I am the only one who owns this particular medal. In that case, the only person it could be who is sitting in this car is you. How do you figure that? By the metal captured here in this footage. It is clearly the exact same metal as the one on your chest. What? What? He's so old, he's cracking!
It's porcelain.
This is how it will be. I won't look back. For this is the path that I have chosen. Ah! You've moved me with your devotion to this case, Mr. Edgeworth. Why is he taking such an arrogant stance with me? It's almost looking possible, isn't it? For the lot of you to have come this far. Looks like I just might lose our little game this time.
I know that thing he's doing right now where he's grooming his beard and trying to pull everything together.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he lets go, they all splays. Yeah, that's a real problem.
Yep.
You might lose this game if you don't get another round, Mr. Ambassador.
Is that a fact? Very well, I've decided to confess and admit my guilt.
You're going to confess?
And I will accept whatever punishment that may come as a result.
What the?
Regarding the Damascus II murder, I admit it. I did it out of self-defense.
Claiming it was justified self-defense?
Damascus II attacked me, and I felt that my life was in danger. If I hadn't done what I did, I might be the one you found dead instead of him.
Yeah, what a pathetic performance.
I'm not giving you one.
Wow, you two really know how to laugh at inappropriate times.
You should claim it was justified self-defense, then we will need some evidence.
It's always evidence with you, isn't it? But if that's what you require, I'll provide it. That man left a mark on me when he attacked.
What?
I don't particularly want to show it off, but this is proof that it was in self-defense. I'm an old man, and sometimes I don't pay enough attention when I should.
But Damascus II didn't have a single weapon on his body.
Hold on, it's nothing to get worked up over because I hid the weapon.
did you hit it?
I'm sorry, but as you know, a murder is a murder, even if it's in self-defense. I couldn't let it become public, seeing as how I am an ambassador. This is the weapon you seek, my special bonsai trimming shears.
Oh, it's covered in blood.
He was trembling quite badly during our struggle. But that's when he grabbed the shears that were sitting in my office and attacked. You see, it was an act of self-defense.
See, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Since he has both a wound and the weapon that's caused it, it's enough to declare it so. Master Albert claims it's proof he was stabbed by Damas II, so it was justified self-defense.
What is more likely? What could it have been? Is actually evidence towards something? Like, getting-
Maybe? I don't know.
I don't know.
No way!
Oh, which reminds me. I guess there is still one more accusation I need to resolve. Smuggling and counterfeiting. Unfortunately, all of that is my secretary's doing. I had no knowledge it was going on.
Stop spewing nonsense. You're trying to throw my investigation under the bus in your desperation. If you want to get real honest, everything in the case can be connected to you.
The murder of Master Second was done in self-defense. In my trials, no man has escaped his crime alive.
Perhaps, if you
That's
were
got
my
fucked
opponent
up
in court. However, there's one important fact that I think you may have forgotten. What is that? Ah! Ah!
That's what you mean.
We were right! We were so right! That's right. This embassy sits on what is effectively Alabastian soil. Any trial that is to be held will be held in Alabast. Therefore, the crime I just admitted to will never be tried in your courts.
I mean, we have to connect him to the Babal case, basically.
Yes. I think if that's what it means, yeah. Agent Lang, what is Interpol's stance on this?
Agents investigate. That's our job. The judgment of people who have confessed to their crime, that's the court's job.
Shit, Agent Lang, you suck.
You're the prosecutor, not me.
Ugh. And I've already confessed to all of my crimes, Agent Lang. Furthermore, by the very nature of my position, I have full extraterritorial rights. These rights are effective, even on your country's soil, therefore, no matter where a crime may take place, I will never stand trial in one of your courts.
That arrogance and your expression. That's nothing like the face of someone who's ready to accept the consequences. Tell me you have your own country's judicial system eating right out of your hands.
These crimes you all speak so seriously of. To me, this has all been nothing more than a game. You may chase me out of this embassy with your accusations, but it's no big deal. Alabast has numerous other embassies in other countries around the world. All you would accomplish is you would change the backdrop of our little game. These two layers of protection that extraterritoriality.
Try to say it all without stuttering.
Extraterritoriality.
Hey,
Extraterritoriality provides him. This is why he is one of those who cannot be brought to court. You see now, don't you? I live in a whole different world than you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go and fetch your eviction papers. Is there nothing we can do?
I There's the to be continued.
To be
screen.
continued, motherfucker. How long is this going to go? That's that one. Ladder, he who is above the law. Shit. Do we keep going?
No,
There's a new
we still have to
fun fact.
resolve Larry.
We still have to resolve. Alright, so one more stream. One more stream. Good lord. What the fuck is wrong with Larry that we still need to resolve him? Why was
It's the
Larry in
Iron
the
Infant.
pond? Where is the Iron Infant?
It's the guitar pick. It's the pond. We haven't used any of those
Oh
pieces.
my,
of
there's
yet.
so much we haven't used yet. Holy shit. This game
There you
just,
go. When he's
this game
dove
just
underwater.
keeps going. Why did he think the Iron Infant was in the pond? Who knows? Alright, well, I guess that'll be all for Ace Attorney today. Fuck. We sure did solve the crime, but boy howdy, there's nothing we can do about it. So what do we have left to do in order to get this guy? We have to tie him to the murder of Manny Kochin.
Manny Kochin's murder, which means he committed a crime on foreign soil in which he is not the ambassador to. He's not the ambassador to Babal. He's the ambassador to Tokyo, America, whatever. And therefore doesn't have the protections
Right.
or something.
So, how do we think Ambassador Alba killed Manny Kochin?
With a knife.
With
It sounded
a
like
knife.
That wasn't clear.
How did Ambassador Alba get to Babali's side? Was Ambassador Alba dressed up as the Steel Samurai? Did Larry give Ambassador Alba the Steel Samurai costume because the ambassador asked for it?
He went to shake hands with him and he was like, "That's a nice costume, lad. Let me try it on." And then walked over and killed Manny Kochin and walked back. That's insane.
I mean, yes, it is. But do you have a better solution? That sounds like something that fucking idiot Larry would just conceal from us entirely, right?
Oh yeah, you just want to put the costume on for a little bit. I didn't think it was a big deal.
Yeah, yep. I'm gonna be so mad if that's the case. I'm gonna be fucking
That
furious
or
at
has
Larry.
something to do with the secret of the fountain.
Hmm. God. There's still so much we need to look at.
But I don't see how there's any way anybody else could have gotten like wet or something and
Yeah.
then dried off entirely.
Hmm. It's man.
Oh, maybe
Maybe.
there is a tunnel or something that connects the water system.
Oh
And
yeah.
when the water was used as a fire
Pardon me.
to stop the fire, the water level was low enough that you could just hop down and take the tunnel out without getting wet.
Oh.
It's stupid as well, but it also fits what we've seen. And I just thought that Larry disappearing off screen like that was just a silly way to get him off screen.
Yeah.
But maybe not.
Maybe not. So, So what would be the order of events then? If the pond is empty, we know that pond is directly linked to the
fire suppression system. They draw their it's a reservoir that they use for firefighting.
Right.
So Alba could have gotten.
That's why you have to set 2 fires.
Well, you had to set 2 fires. So he has. Sheena set the 1 fire the first time on the 5th and 4th floor. He takes the tunnel down. So they put out the fire. Pond fills up. Kills Manny Cochin. He sets
Coach's office on fire
sets Manny Cochin's office on fire.
to hide the evidence of the burning bills. To burn the bills.
And slips
Hide
back up
evidence.
after it's emptied a second time. Maybe? I don't know. It's a bit rough, but I'm sure that must be involved. It's roughly how it goes. God, there's so many there's so many aspects to this case. How many to be continued have we had? Just in this one chapter. Because if we were to compare it to a mainline Ace Attorney game where we have the trials as like buffers, usually we will have
There and back and there and back. The lobbies and the lobbies and the lobby. How many lobbies? 2 lobbies. I don't think those were to be continues though. Those usually were lobby into investigation.
usually, yeah.
So
It was
at least 4? At least.
at least.
The start until the arrest?
The start until the arrest, that's 1. Then the investigation inside Manny Cochin's office. Then we went back to the lobby. And we had the reveal of the murder in Babal. Or in Alabast. That's 3. And then 4, we leave Alabast to the garden, I think was next. Then we have
The ball part 2.
the ball part 2. That's 5.
Sheena rebuttal.
And then there is Sheena in the lobby. That's 6.
This one's 7.
And so this one would be 7 back up to the ambassador's office. So that's 8 sections in the final chapter. How comparable is that? Usually,
That is what I've set up on.
yeah. Ace Attorney likes to do 2 days even for the final trial, but it might split the back half, the second one, into 2 parts. So that's initial investigation, trial, investigation part 2, trial part 1, trial. So about 5 parts in the other Ace Attorney games. 5 parts, maybe up to 6 parts in Ace Attorney 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think in Ace Attorney 1 there was 3 investigations.
Yeah, there's 3. Yeah, there's 3 parts. Because every part got longer. But yeah, it just keeps going. It just keeps going and going and going. But yeah. We'll call it here, and I guess we'll have the finale of Ace Attorney Investigations 1 next time.
I must say, no. I'm gonna say we're gonna have to do the investigation part 3. Then there'll be a to be continued. Then there'll be a final confrontation with him again.
You think there's going to be another to be continued? I think we're going to go right into the accusation after investigation. I don't think there's going to be a to be continued splitting it.
Okay, that's fair.
Anyway, what do we got going on this week? Today is Sunday. Next time you see us will be tomorrow, Monday.
The numbers, Mason.
We're gonna be here with some more Omori. It sure feels like we've gotten the big secret. We've gotten the qualifications to see the cure ending. We did the big scavenger hunt. We did the hangman.
But you also stole the tree's power or something.
Something like that, yeah. So, I don't know what we're gonna do, but what was our plan? Our plan was to go back to the Orange Oasis and try the tower again, if there's anything cool there. And then we're gonna run back to Basil's place and see what we opened up. Because we sure did open up the Hell World.
I don't know what awaits us there, but it's probably awful.
Probably awful. It's probably gonna be very scary. But yeah, Omori, tomorrow. Tuesday, we're gonna be here hanging out, playing some more Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain.
Naked lady.
We have the naked lady. She is now on our side. Kind of? We have her locked up. I don't know how on our side that is. We have...
It's until we can trust that taking her out of the cage, Kaz isn't gonna try and kill her.
That's the main concern right now, right? I don't think we have too much to worry about what was it? Quiet? We don't have too much to worry about Quiet.
I mean, she's shown that she's pretty capable of just slipping out of the bars and stuff if she really wants to. So.
Yeah.
We can learn more about the lore.
We can learn more and more about
can't
the
wait
lore.
for your reaction when you learn, like, the canonical reason why she's naked.
There's a canonical reason why she's naked.
Yes.
Awesome. Oh, boy. Yeah. What could be the reason someone is naked?
It's scientific.
It's scientific. There's a scientific explanation for why she's got no...
Kojima. All right, moving on.
All right. I guess we'll just have to wait until Tuesday. We'll play some more Metal Gear and find out the reason why Quiet's naked. Sure. Yeah. Metal Gear Tuesday. Friday, I'm going to be back here solo playing some more Nine Souls. Had a really good time getting back into it. I started directly into a boss fight.
That's not a good way to start. That's a terrible way to start.
It was an alright way to start, actually, because
Oh, okay.
the boss fight...
Learn really quick.
Yeah, it forces you to relearn really, really quick. But also, the boss fight was staged in, like, it had 3 phases. And the first phase was just the one boss solo. The second phase was, okay, now the boss has duplicated herself and you're fighting 3 of her at once. And the third stage was, alright, the boss has duplicated herself a whole bunch, now you're fighting like 7 of her at once.
Septicated.
Yeah, so it staged it very nicely for me, like, okay, there's one challenge I need to overcome. I've managed to overcome that and remember the controls. Cool, do it 3 times. Do it 3 times over. Time to get good.
Good.
Yeah, it was
It's a good progression to a boss fight.
yeah, it was very cool. It reminded me a lot of the Mantis Lords in Hollow Knight. Because the boss would just appear from off screen and do an attack and then disappear off screen. So you need to like take the opportunity after they attack to counterattack. And then when the boss replicates herself, you had to do it like, okay, pick when you want to dodge, pick when you want to dodge, pick when you're confident you can get a swing in, and just start chipping away. It's fun. Good way to get back into it. Now we are a little bit more free, and we finally unlocked the double jump. God, why is with these games locking away double jump until like halfway into the game?
Because level design is kind of hard. If you allow the player to just jump around, they can often just break your level design and get to places early that they're not supposed to. Or you have to then design them with the double jump in mind and make gaps like way bigger than you think, and then they're off screen, and then the player wouldn't even know that they're off screen unless they like do blind jumps into the void. So by limiting it to one jump, you know the player's height limit, and you can put stuff above that height limit much more easily until the player has a double jump, and they go back to all the areas and get all the collectibles.
That makes sense.
Ruining your day with facts and logic.
More 9 Souls on Friday. And then tune in here next week, Sunday, for what is potentially the finale of Ace Attorney Investigations 1.
Or the penultimate episode.
Or the penultimate.
We'll find out.
We will find out. But yeah, that'll be all for today.
Say it one more time. Extraterritoriality.
Extraterritorial rights. Extraterritoriality?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be all for today. Thanks for hanging out, if indeed you're still here. Noah, remember that Jane Doe needs your attention.
Okay, that's good. A little swimsuit out. Actually, they are in water right now, so they already got their swimsuit on, I guess.
You're going to go feed your snake. You're not just going to go fuck a dead rat.
Oh, Jesus! No, those are two very different things. And Lang Z says, feed your pets on time, and they'll give you much love.
It's fine. We'll work on the sunglasses.
I just drew them as they are on his face, you know? It wasn't drawn for a kobold or anything. I love this. I gotta do this for more awesome characters that we come across. Just keep making props for them. Like,
it's a really good.
I gotta fix this one up. It's not. It's got the border on it, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Jane Doe.